Hey life group leaders, in this video we're going to show you how you can start using Planning Center groups. Planning Center groups is a great tool for you as a leader to better manage your group, but it's also a great way for those that are on our church website to be able to find your group, learn a little bit more about it, and also join it. And so as a leader, you should have received an email just like this one saying that you are now a leader of a group. If you didn't get an email like this, please let us know. We'd be more than willing to help you out. But as a leader, we want to make sure our information about our group is up to date and it's accurate, because the people that will be on our website looking at groups, and we don't want them to be misinformed. And so as a leader, I want to be sure all this information is accurate. So what I want to do is I want to view my group to start editing it. So I'm going to click that button right there. And it should take us to a website just like this one. This is similar to what someone on our church website would see. They won't be able to see all of this information. Only you as the leader can, and you can edit it all. And so as a leader, as you can see, we have some of our information here. I want to start editing our group and give it a little bit more detail. So I'm going to go ahead and click Edit Group at the very top. And the very first thing is I can add an image. So maybe it's a life group photo, a photo of our life group that I want to put in there. You can upload that there. I also want to change our name, something a little bit more recognizable and familiar. So I'm going to do Thompson Life Group. There we go. And so we have our group name. We can also change our schedule. So we do meet every Thursday at 7 o'clock. I'm actually going to change that to 7:30 because that's a little bit more accurate of a time. Now the contact email and contact phone, those are standard. That's our group's email at Thomas Road, and that's also our phone number for our adult ministry office. And if you're a leader and you don't want to put your personal information in there, you don't have to for people to contact you. I don't mind. So for those that are looking at our group that want more information, I want to be sure that they can get in touch with me as the leader and ask more questions about our group. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my email here. That way people can send me some email. I'm just going to leave the contact phone the same. The description, that's pretty important, because this is really the first impression that you're going to have on people looking at your group. And so I want to make sure that it's something a little bit more detailed. You can put as little or as much information here as you want. The more information you put in there about your group, the better. And so I want to be sure that people know who we are, what we're studying, and what they can expect. The next thing is the location. I want to put our location in there so that way people know where we meet. I'm going to go ahead and create a new location here, and we obviously meet, and we'll meet at our home, at my home. Let's see here. There we go. Now, some of you are saying, hold on, I don't want to put in my address. That's a little much. I don't want that to be public information, and we completely understand where you're coming from. Now, the great thing about Planning Center is only the people that you approve to be in your group can see this information. Only members of your group can see your actual exact physical address. People that aren't in your group can't. And so I want to go ahead and put my address in here for people that are in my group. That way they can know where we're meeting. And so let me show you what a non-member would see. So this is someone that's on our website that's just looking at a group. This is what they would see, just a big red circle. It doesn't give your actual address. It doesn't show your actual address. It just shows them an approximate area of where you meet. That way they're kind of familiar with that. This is what a member would see. So someone you have approved to be in your group, they would actually see the exact location and exact address. And so I want to go ahead and save those changes there. Give it a second. There we go. So now I have my location, I have my description, I have my contact info, schedule, group name. I want to save those changes. There we go. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to add an event. A good first event, probably our Bible study, our first Bible study. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Whoop. There we go. And that's going to be on March 15th. So I want to make sure to put this on that exact date. Again, we start at 7:30. And we'll go to 9:30. You can select if it's a multi-day event. You can Make it weekly, every other week, monthly, yearly, whatever have you. You can also put a description, so maybe share a little about what the event is about. And then you can also change the location. If you want to meet at someone else's house, you can put their information in there as well. And again, the same thing, it will not show the non-member the exact address. It'll just show them an area. And then the member, obviously, for those that are in your group that you have approved as the leader, it will show them the exact physical address. And so I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And there we have it, our first group time. We have the title of the event, the time, the date, the location. I can add it to my iCal automatically if I want to. And so I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to go back to our group page. As you can see, it's starting to take shape. So we have some details, we have a little description, shows us where we are, our first meeting. Now what I want to do is I want to add a member. So I want to add someone that I know is a member of my group that comes on a regular basis to my roster. So I want to add someone here. I'm going to add Jane Doe. Okay, and I'm just going to put in Jane Doe's email address. There we go. So I've now added Jane as a member of our group. So what I can do is I can email all the members of my group once I've put them all in there. That's pretty convenient. I can also put in resources. So if I want to drop a PDF or a handout to everyone in my group, I can do that right from here. Now at the very bottom you'll see is requests. So as people are on our church website looking at all of our life groups, they might come across your group and say, hey, I want to join your group. And they'll click that button there on our website, join your group, and it'll send you this request right here at the bottom, a notification saying, hey, John Doe has requested to be in your group. And there's his message right there, I'd love to join your group. And so you can either add or don't add John to your group. Whatever you choose, it's going to ask that you write a response back to that person. And so I'm going to go ahead and add John Doe because I know that he is the husband of Jane Doe, so probably a good thing that they are in the same group. And so, boom, it'll automatically notify John Doe that he was added to our group, and so I can start to see our group taking shape there. And so that's a little bit about how you can start getting started with Planning Center groups. We'll have more videos like this to help you and to answer your questions. If you have any more questions about how to start up your group and edit these details, please let us know. Either comment in the comments below or email us at groups@trbc.org. Hope this helps you, and we look forward to sharing more about how you can use Planning Center groups